How do, stranger? If you're hunting around hoping to find out which folks did which stuff, then I reckon you came to the right place. The game developer is the company who spent all that precious money and time creating this here computer game for years.
The outfield fences here are lined with gobs and gobs of Venus flytraps. They grow like crazy here.
The game designers are the two fellas who came up with this harebrained idea to have dinosaurs playing baseball, thinking it might be something you'd find.
Crack! He gets on first. Wham! He swipes it. Bing! He steals third. Before you know it, he's sitting on third base reading the newspaper, having a cup of coffee with the third base coach.
The executive producer is the fella who's kind of like the big wheel on the project. He makes darn sure all the people creating all this good stuff are doing it according to the big plan. You know, not using up too much.
I respect that.
The art director is the fella who makes sure that all the artists are doing their jobs to his liking. He also does a lot of the low-down, dirty jobs that no one else can do, like building ballparks and cleaning up stuff and getting it ready, so it pops right into the game without.
It's unfair, I tell you! It's unfair!
The lead programmer is the fella who makes all those pretty pictures and tantalizing sounds appear on your computer screen in an agreeable way. He makes sure that those curveballs curve, those fielders run in the right direction, and those talking dinosaurs talk like they're supposed to.
Baby cakes, what a spectacular play!
The lead animator is the fellow that creates all that truly fine art, which makes all those dinosaurs move like they're really hitting a ball, hurling a pitch, or whacking the darn fool plate hog.
Rex, Rick, Rock, Rex, Simpson!
The 3D modeler is the fella who builds all those peachy keen dinosaur models of all the fielders and base runners, and then makes them run and jump and slide and do other stuff.
I'll tell you, he's as dangerous as a T-Rex in a book.
The illustrators are the fellas who create that really eye-pleasing, highly sophisticated artwork that serves as backdrops in the game, like that eye-popping scoreboard stuff and that bodacious Venus fly.
You know, those bone diggers get really ticked off if a ball player or a ball hanging you.
Character concept designer is the fellow who drew up those first dinosaur ball player sketches when they were just crazy ideas in someone's noggin.
Have a nice trip, Mr. Spaulding!
The additional programmers are the fellas who made the programming code real scary fast in places where the code is used in all.
This park has got leafy green things.
The sound effects fellas created all those ear-piercing good time sounds that you hear during a ball game, like the crack of the bat or the fella getting hit by.
They say they're great pitching. They say
The voice scripters are the fellows who wrote all that crazy stuff that the dinosaur ball players.
He's rewritten the rule book. He's rewritten the rule book. Who but psychopath?
The voice director is the person who set up folks to talk like dinosaur ball players, and then made darn sure they said the right stuff, and that it was fun to listen to as well.
A real workhorse. A real work.
The character voices are created by really talented folks We use their voices to make you believe that they were truly dinosaur ball players. I reckon I'll let Gabby name off the different characters.
Gabby Hogneck and Big Jaw Jackson, Crazy Hip Silo, Rip Van Sickle, and Butch Bender, Goliath Sledge, and Al O'Rourke, Pat Bronsky, Ducky Doyle, Ali Bob, Bertha Stonebell, Lefty McClaw, Rock Rex Simpson, Spike Taylor, Hurricane Haddock, Claudia Wild, Roberta Rapido.
The public address, or PA announcer, is the fella who announces all them batters and pitchers and welcomes you to each.
He can slam the ball out of.
The voice editor is the fellow responsible for making all that voice stuff sound peachy perfect when you hit.
Unless, of course, you're in the mood for a little chin music. Yeah.
The music fellas created all that darn pleasing music in the game, as well as creating all of that dinosaur-like crowd noise that you hear at each ball.
On the mound, Dr. Butch Bender is spending the best dome-head pitcher in the league. I don't know what that means.
We'd like to especially thank those folks who provided lots of truly insightful ideas and who patiently supported our efforts to create this.
His curveball's like swoop, it breaks like mad. His screwball's like whoop. It's one.
This here game is dedicated to the memory of a great friend, Kenneth the Bunk Bunker, and to John McTeer, the voice of Pat Bronsky. See y'all later. Your friend, Lefty McClaw.